Hey up, how are we doing? Welcome back. What are we doing today? We are going to do a kit brew. We're doing a raspberry Berliner Weisse, if that's how you say it, on Mangrove Jacks. Now, show you some stats. I don't know why I picked this. I did a raspberry wheat, didn't I? And it was nice, but a kit raspberry, I don't know what they put in it. I'm guessing they're not using fresh fruit or frozen fruit. I don't know what they use. I don't know what it's going to be like, shall we say. Right, raspberry Berliner Weisse, if that's how you say it. It's tangy raspberry notes with an undertone of wheat give this light, refreshing beer a perfect introduction. The perfect introduction. Expect a clean, tart sourness and a crisp, dry finish. So, obviously with raspberries in, it's got a sour note, hasn't it? It's approximately 3.6%, does 23 litres, 6 US gallons. Bitterness 1 out of 5. Bitterness rating 1 out of 5. I always do this on these, don't I? Bitterness rating 1 out of 5. Bitterness IBUs 4 to 8. Colour dark pink. Now, summer's coming. Okay, so this is going to show you how long it takes me to get a video up sometimes. I have some in the bank. With work, I have to do them while I get a chance and then back them up. So I've got something to put up regularly. So it's Easter weekend and it's boiling. It's boiling. This is going to be a summer beer, this, isn't it? So it's got me a bit in the mood. So just in case this comes up later, we'll just cover a back, shall we? So, it's a lovely summer's day in June. This is just the perfect beer. Probably be June before I get it up, I'll tell you. Right, so, the lovely, beautiful Mr. Martin Bailey, Made from Martin is his YouTube, have a look at that, has seen me getting a mess with these many a time, as you have probably. So he did a video with one of these, and this is how he did it. To get the instructions out, so you have a pouch. One side you have the extract, one side you have the yeast and the instructions and hops if there is. So run a blade down there, pull out your instructions, pull out your yeast in this case because there is no hops and it's sealed at the top, so there's nothing coming out. So you can take if you're not going to brew straight away, you can take your hops out and your yeast, put your hops in the freezer, put your yeast in the fridge. It's all nice and safe. You don't have to sit it. And I'm not getting in a complete gucky, manky mess. Look. Cheers, Martin. Thank you very much. Right, I don't normally read these, but I probably should start doing because I got some comments on my Tiny Rebel video that I should have steeped my hops. Now, whether I didn't read my instructions properly or whether I didn't read the instructions, I can't remember. But some people have said that might have something to do with why I didn't like it as much as I should have done. I don't know. Am I going to read them instructions? Not sure. I'm not sure. Might do. So, Mangrove Jacks Bavarian Wheat Yeast M20. That looks amazing. Now, top fermenting wheat beer yeast, which imparts banana and clove esters balanced with spiced aromas. This yeast produces a silky mouthfeel and rich body. This is enough for 23 litres. On the back it says, we know about sprinkling the contents on 23, yeah. Ferment at 18 to 30 degrees C. 18 to 30? 18? It's quite a range, isn't it? Is that right? I don't know. So, on this packet it says, extra fermentables, 0.6 kilograms, 1.3 pounds of dextrose or brewing answer. I've got Mangrove Jacks Craft Series Pure Light Malt Extract. I've got 1.2 kilograms. I'm going to chuck it up in. I'm not mucking about. I can't save any of that. What am I going to do with it? Not like sugar, is it? Squidgy! So we're going to chuck all that on. It says on here, fermentability 78 to 81%, extra OG points approximately 15 to 16, extra FG points approximately 3. So it'll pop your final gravity up a bit, only by 3. ABV increase approximately 1.6 to 1.7. It's a bit negligible, but I'm going to use that. I've used this before, I think. I don't know. Is it better than sugar? Is it better than sugar? I'm not sure. Anyway, we're not going to be doing brew footage. I'm having a vacant gesture, one of mine. I've tried variations on the hops. I like the vacant gesture. I think that's what we're going to have on tap. It's the second time I've done it. I've done a vaguely vacant. I like this one. I like the vacant gesture. I like it a lot. So I'm not going to do any brew footage. You've seen me doing kits. So we'll get this brewed, leave it into the fermentation fridge, see how long it takes, come back with a beer. Welcome back. We're back with the Mangrove Jack's Raspberry Berliner Weisse. Should we have a look at the sexy pour? There she is. Here she is. Look at that. So, at the moment, I've just poured that. We've got a bit of a little white cap, a bit of lacing. Now that does not stay. I ain't hanging around that. It's a beautiful colour. It's a beautiful colour. How do you do this then? You see the carbonation? Carbonation, look at that. Beautiful. This glass, oh look, that's better. Oh, it's beautiful, doesn't it? Screensaver. Now, yeah. Oh, bright that. So already the head is dissipating. Beautiful colour. What you would expect. Look at that bad boy. Hey. Carbonation's good. Raspberries. Raspberries. Definitely. It's got raspberries. Stinky raspberry. Now, I brewed a raspberry wheat beer last year. All grain. Frozen raspberries, absolutely beautiful. I don't know whether I said that in the start. It's been a while since this. I did the start of this video because it's been waiting for a tap. I've done quite a bit of brewing together. I've got another keg, so yeah, it's good. Good. Right. Raspberries are jumping out and smacking you in the face. Like I say, I brewed with frozen raspberries. It doesn't. That tastes all right. That's all right. That's not. It's not chemically tasting raspberry. It's raspberry juice, was it? I can't remember what it is. I did put it at the start. Yeah, definitely tastes raspberries. It's quite tart, quite tarty sour. This one. So it makes your mouth water. Really makes your mouth water. And then finishes really dry. I'm not getting much else, I've got to be honest, apart from raspberry and sourness back here. Tarty sourness. This is really nice and refreshing, but I've got to say, and I think it was shouting at me right at the start of brew day and I didn't listen. Brew me short. Brew me short. Now, what it says it should be 4%. I used a bit more malt, liquid malt extract into, so it might be better. I didn't check the gravity on this. She's a bit sharp and the mouthfeel is a bit thin, I've got to be honest, but I brewed it 23 litres. I think I should have brewed it to 19 or 20. Just give it a bit more substance, do you know what I mean? But I've had a few people come round and have a taste of this and everybody's liking it. There's no homebrew twang. The raspberries don't taste artificial. The mouth feel for me is too thin. But I mean that is still a quaffable 4%. If that is a 4% beer on a summer's day when you're a bit thirsty in an afternoon, say you sat outside in the sun, that'll be a lovely. I mean, it looks the part. Look at that. I mean, it looks beautiful. The colour is absolutely stunning. So you get a bit of lacing still, look. Nice little bit of lacing. Like I say, head isn't kicking about. To be fair, when I poured this, the gas was... I kegged the beer and then put my gas back down and then I think I hadn't checked it. So I put my gas up to full carb of beer. Then I drop it back down to serving pressure. But quite often, when you come back to it the next time, you just have to tweak it up just a little bit. I don't know why. You just have to tweak it up a little bit, and I hadn't checked it. So I mean, the carbonation is good in there, but my serving pressure was a bit low, so it was a bit chuggy. But it's all right. Like I say, lovely bit of lacing still. It just doesn't hold a head, and it doesn't hold a head in any glass. But hey ho. Is it something to do with the raspberry stuff that was in it? Summer kit. Like I say, just a little bit watery for me. I'm not getting... That raspberry's dominating everything. There's no... It was the Mangrove Jack's yeast, wasn't it? Was it M22 or something? That gives you bananas and estery and... There's nothing at the minute. I mean, this is quite new. It's quite a new beer. There's no esters or bananas or wheaty flavours coming through there, because that raspberry is just right in the face. It is all about the raspberries. It's raspberry colour, isn't it? And it's raspberry aroma, and it's definitely raspberry taste. Raspberry, tarty raspberry taste. But that's what you say, it's a raspberry beer, isn't it? That's what I was expecting. And yeah, like I say, no homebrew twang, and the raspberries don't taste chemically. Happy days. I wish I brewed it short. The mouthfeel is a bit too watery for me. You live and learn. Again, as I always say, it is my personal taste. Somebody else will do this kit and have a completely different take on it. I am not unhappy with that. That is going to go down nicely. Nice little change. Nice little change, that. I like it. Yeah. Happy days. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Like, subscribe and hit the bell.